When somebody dies, this is what people are doing now. Pull up Jimmy Fallon.
It was Jimmy Kimmel.
It was this morning that we were watching?
Oh, no, it wasn't. It was Jimmy Fallon.
Exactly. Well, that's their fault. Why should you have all these?
I know.
As Hannah Gadsby would say. You know what I say to people when I want them to do something fast and safe? Gadsby. Gadsby. Instead of Godspeed or whatever they're saying. I don't even know if they're saying Godspeed. What do they say when somebody... It's like, I'm on my way home.
Godspeed.
Godspeed, you say.
But when do you say that? I guess good luck, kind of?
Yeah, like don't get caught by like Hansel and Gretel or the witch or something like that. You're coming home? Godspeed, please. Do it at God's speed, which is instantaneous. It's a little much. So you had Jimmy Fallon, he's crying, he goes, it's just times like this that make you think that life is just, temporary and we can lose it. You didn't know about that? What did you think? It really takes somebody to die for people to go, whoa, we die. I'm going to do like 3 somber days. And it's more about them than it is about the loss.
I think about you and me dying every day.
Dyeing our hair, hopefully.
Exactly.
Yeah. I had this incident last week where I was going to dye a strip of my hair purple, but I didn't end up doing it. I got 30,000 dislikes. Everyone was talking about it. So I was like, fuck you. And I came back and I did dye my hair the next day. Look that up. But everyone's crying and crying and crying. And it's like, they're not crying for Kobe and his family. They're crying because now they're scared that they didn't know that they could die. So we're going to show you, look at, this is Jimmy Fallon, the worst one. And it's like, guys, what do you think is going to happen when you're out gallivanting around on dirt bikes on foggy days? I mean, did you ever hear about extreme sports? It's like the guy's like, I didn't know that if I tight-roped from the top of the World Trade Center to the Empire State Building that I could fall. Who knew? I knew. That's why I don't tightrope. Here's Jimmy Fallon.
The world was heartbroken yesterday by a helicopter accident in Los Angeles that claimed the lives of 9 people, including that of Kobe Bryant and his 13-year-old daughter.
You call this 1080p? Shame on you. Write him a letter, please. They're claiming this is 1080p. It is 780p upscaled to 1080p. That's not actually being upscaled. It's pixelated as crap. This apology means zip. This isn't an apology, is it? Whenever someone talks about someone who died, it's an apology in my mind. Think about that. Somebody's guilty. I'm not crying about something that I did or did not do. Watch.
Angeles that claimed the lives of 9 people, including that of Kobe Bryant and his 13-year-old daughter, Gianna.
That's sad.
Kobe was such a life force, so strong and creative and inspired that in my head...
He was so strong. How strong was he? He was strong enough that when he took a sledgehammer and hit the thing, it would fly up and hit the bell. He was so strong that he could pull a car with his teeth on a rope.
Even a boat. A cruise ship.
Well, that's easy. The water's doing most of the work. Pulling a car, especially when it's in park with the e-brake up, that's tough.
Life force, so strong and creative and inspired that in my head I thought that he was going to live forever. I met Kobe when he was 17 and I was 21. He was a rookie on the Lakers and I was just starting out in the comedy scene in LA. We were at a party and we didn't know anyone at the party.
Wait, you were just starting out in the comedy scene when he was 21? Kobe was 21 like 6 years ago. He's a basketball player. This is really full of holes.
Parties, we just started talking.
And that was not a pun about Kobe's body or anything like that.
Wow.
I said, like, hey, what are you doing? He goes, I play basketball. I go, where? And he goes, for the Lakers. I go, wow. He goes, what do you do? I'm a stand-up comic. We just got along. We hit it off, started talking. He was telling me he was into poetry, and I met his sister. She was there. And so then the guy that was having the party said, hey, guys, who wants to make a beer run? And Kobe wasn't drinking. He was 17. So he goes, I'll do it. He goes, Jimmy, you want to come? So I go, okay. So I get in the car, it's me and Kobe Bryant, and he's brand new in L.A., and me too. I didn't know L.A. at all. And we drive down Sunset Boulevard to this place called Pink Dot. You know, It looked like a 7-Eleven.
Wait a minute. What were you two doing? Cheating on wives or something like that? Why were you on Sunset Boulevard in a convertible hitting up every liquor store in town.
Thought it was a 7-Eleven. You pulled in, and but it wasn't a 7-Eleven. Anyway, so I go in, and I open the door, and it's locked. And the guy goes, sorry, I can't sell you anything. And I go, we just want to get some beer right there. And he goes, yeah, I can't do that. And I go, but just real quick, we know what it is. It's just there. And he goes, yeah, that's not how.
So after hours, the state of California says after 12, no liquor. And Jimmy Fallon and this Kobe harass a store clerk into breaking the law to give them beer while they're driving. Lock him away. You know, Jimmy Fallon's an alcoholic. He beats his wife, allegedly. That's all you got to say. You could accuse someone of murder and just say, allegedly, you're out of it. Courts can't do nothing. You say the A word. It's great. I should just have a t-shirt that says allegedly. Walk around going, he's a nigger, she's a spank, blah, 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 blah. Allegedly. Allegedly. Hey, how about this? At the end of the show, I just put up a sign that says allegedly, and everything I say can't be used against me. How about that?
The way this place works, we're delivery only. We're not allowed to sell things. And I go, okay. And then Kobe takes out his ID and he puts it up against the glass and he goes, I'm a Laker. And the guy opened the door and we walked out with 5 cases of beer and we saved the party. So we
see, no one clapped. They're like, 5 cases of beer. There was no party. It's you and him cruising for transvestites. So you stole the beer too. Walked out means they walked out without paying. Now, I didn't play this for any of this. This is all horseshit, but I think he's going to start crying soon. And I hate people that cry. Anytime somebody cries, even if it was their own son that died, I go like this. The minute the son dies, I go, cry, baby. Whoa, whoa. Cry, baby. Whoa, whoa. Cry, baby. Crying all the time. Na, 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 na. When the tears fall from his eyes, the tears fall from his eyes. When the tears fall from his eyes, the tears fall from his motherfucking eyes. Cry, baby. Whoa, whoa. Cry, baby. And then it's a big thing, and it's like a taunt that I do to people that are in pain. Because you shouldn't be crying out loud.
We saved the party, we said goodnight, and of course, Kobe went on to become a legend. 5 NBA titles,
there we go.
2 Olympic gold medals, 18 All-Star appearances, one of the most brilliant and most respected players in NBA history.
Except for the big rape
And when
thing.
we'd run into each other over the years, we'd laugh about that night that we first met.
Uh-oh. Here it comes.
We'd laugh at all the good things that had happened since. And we'd laugh about how much fun it was to raise kids and all the stupid mistakes we made trying to figure out how to be good dads.
Seems like a basic human conversation that we've all had.
And Kobe had 4 daughters, and I had 2 daughters.
You had?
And today, he and one of his girls are gone. But I think I knew Kobe enough to know that he rose to any challenge by digging deeper and getting back to work.
Well, he didn't rise to this challenge, you know. Simple rope ladder could have saved everybody in this situation. When in doubt, throw down the rope ladder. Has anyone seen, what was that show? Captain Planet. You had 6 teens, they found these rings, and they go, Earth, wind, fire, water, hot. With your powers combined, I am Captain Planet. And there was this one episode of Captain Planet where there was a criminal guy, half rat, half bad guy, and he was selling the kids a new drug called Bliss. He got the whole town hooked on Bliss.
I love when they make up a fake drug for a show.
For a show, yeah. And the kids were like zombified, and they were walking through the town going, need more Bliss. Find me this clip. Bliss, Captain Planet drugs, Captain Planet Bliss. And I'll never forget, they had the bad guy. He goes, oh, you want more Bliss? Sure. And he was standing out. He was in a helicopter. And he had the door open, and he was throwing loose pills out the helicopter, and all the kids were catching it.
I think I might have found it.
You might have found it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know if in this cartoon they had a rope ladder, but every helicopter should be equipped with a rope ladder. If you see you're starting to fly into the hill, simply put out the rope ladder, climb down casually, step off, and go, damn, that helicopter gonna crash. Good thing I got out with the rope ladder. Here's a clip of Kobe Bryant's suicide.
Who wants more bliss? You get a whole bottle soon. And all you have to do is give those planet punks a little push.
Look at this.
Anything but give it to me now!
Actual footage of Kobe's death. He's throwing him Bliss. Look, here's the Bliss. Get the pills. See, they're all junkies. Did your cartoons?
This is a kid's show?
This was...
And all the kids are taking Bliss?
100% a kid's show. This wasn't like, an after-school special that was a cartoon, so it covered... No, this was like, what was a kid's show that you watched every morning completely
Recess.
Recess. This was as big as Recess. And, the subject matter was all these fucking 28-year-olds on drugs outside of a rave. I don't know what this had to do with kids, but we loved it. Here. Oh, don't eat that much, Bliss. Because she needs
They
it.
even have bags under their eyes
Yeah.
to show that they're
So all the
like,
cartoon
junkies.
characters have bags under their eyes. They look like, nobody ever says, I want to be a junkie when I grow up. And they're throwing Bliss out of the helicopter here.
Anyone touches my Bliss, I will blow them away! Wind!
Her powers are weakened.
It's too polluted to use your ring.
Oh, shit, an OD.
Boris, what is wrong?
Show that helicopter. I gotta say, I'm obsessed with helicopters now. I didn't mean to do that, but they are expensive. I'm obsessed with helicopters. Every time I see one now, I'm gonna film it until the inevitable happens.
Going on a helicopter ride
Well,
was
you know
one
what
of
they
my
were doing.
biggest dreams.
People don't want to say
and now
they
it's
were
ruined.
whizzing in and out. They were trying to do like dives. So they're like, "Hey, honey, I know. Do you want to see this helicopter do some tricks?" And they were trying to do like 820s and spins and shit like that. People aren't talking about that. They're saying it was fog. It was really a vape cloud from Kobe himself. He went, and he was trying to hotbox the whole thing with Juul vape, and I thought that would be funny for a TikTok they were making up there. And then the guy crashed. Let's hear some more from Captain Planet's show, Bliss.
Killed him. I'm sorry. No, you are lying. Boris, it's me, Linka. Wake up!
Linka is dead.
He died.
Dead.
No!
A death in cartoon.
Miller! These things killed Boris. Oh, without this, I cannot stand the pain.
Jesus Christ. I mean, watch that episode on your own. That was a good episode. Bliss. You kids need more Bliss. Here you go. Kongdon. Kim Kongdon. Everything to now talking about.
That guy's accusing you of hiding the Ari Shaffir story to help a fellow Jew. So, even though we were planning on hiding it, we better backtrack and cover it so that he gets off our back.
Shut the fuck up already.
Sorry.
You're already fucking this up. I just want to say this. Free speech is under attack. I like to get out there and be like, hey, man, why are you talking free speech? Why are you doing this to free speech? I want all free speech banned. I'll tell you that right now, except for me. This is my thing. I want everyone to go down. These are not free speech warriors. These are free speech liars. Would you like to get into the Ari Shaffir thing? Let's listen to Jim and Sam. First, because I got some exclusives this morning from Jim and Sam, two of my favorite broadcasters. I love Jim Norton because he just talks in circles about like the reasonable thing. Could you imagine listening to talk radio that was just a guy telling you exactly the same thing that like your dad would tell you if you asked him a question? You know what I mean? It's like if I asked my stupid uncle what he thinks about something, he would give me like this basic no-duh human response. That's all Jim Norton does now. Have you ever heard Jim Norton say anything where you go, whoa, unique take, man? Jim Norton goes, I can see where they're coming from. I can see where this guy's coming from. And like everyone, I can see where they're all coming. I don't want that.
No.
I want diehard twisted metal responses and calls to action and all stuff like that. Let's hear what Jim and Sam said. If you don't know what we're talking about, Ari Shaffir, who I am 100% against. I think he stinks. I don't think he's good at all. I think he's a fake wannabe edgelord, and the incident that happened to him last night proves everything I've been saying about Ari. He did drug a man. People don't like that.
Luke, and now you're under my control.
That's Bert Kreischer's wife. That's what she thinks about the incident. You're under my control. Has she ever tried MDMA? It's not really, you don't really become under control of anyone. Well, you're under control of me on every drug, so that's what you're thinking about.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you're mistaking just your general life. You're under control of me right now. Ari Shaffir does this thing. I don't even want to say he does this thing, but after Kobe died, he put out a tweet about his death. Now, this tweet would have been cool had he not completely backpedaled, skipped town, apologized, and closed down his whole Twitter. Here's the original tweet. Of course, Ari deleted it because he's too much of a biatch to keep it up. This would be like if I deleted all of Red Bar because one guy was like, wait a minute, did he call me a nigga? I must delete. Oh no, what will they do? So let me show you what he tweeted. And you got to take, any time you said Ari is savage, Ari is cool, oh man, he's so cool. He's not cool. He's a giant pussy. He says stuff cool only if everybody likes it, but there's no risk in saying something that everybody likes. There's only risk if everybody hates you. So here's his tweet, and you probably saw this, but Red Bar got a cover. He says, Kobe Bryant died 23 years too late today. He got away with rape because all the Hollywood liberals who attack comedy enjoy rooting for the Lakers more than they dislike rape. Big ups to the hero who forgot to gas up the chopper. I hate the Lakers. What a great day. Fuck the Lakers. Now that's cool, although even people who like Red Bar were like, eesh, a little try hard. And they wouldn't like this from me either if I was going out in the public square and just being an obnoxious Lazar. You know,
I mean, if you think it's obnoxious for people to immediately start posting their thoughts and feelings, this is obnoxious too. It's one thing to say it on your show when it's brought up.
Exactly.
But
like
it's
this
fine.
one. Like this one.
So anything we do is perfect. Anything anyone else says is horrible.
We should just go, every argument is like this. It's one thing if I do it. Exactly. It's another if anyone we dislike does it.
Exactly.
So here he is. He does this. People go mad. It was retweeted by Ice Cube and Ice T and Pusha T and Honest T, the brand.
It was wrong too.
The next time you cough like that, I'm going to put you in your place. A coffin. My mother always said that to me. She goes, you want to cough and annoy the fuck out of me? You want to go into the room where you could cough? And I go, oh, there's a room for coughing? She goes, you're coughing. And then she would show me. My parents kept kids' coffins around as a threat to scare me out of doing good at school.
Exactly. Todd says Twitter is shouting in public.
Yes,
so it's
Twitter is shouting in public.
If you're willing to shout this in public, yes. It is funny, but...
So there is no such thing as, I was doing it just to my own audience on Twitter. Twitter is screaming in public. Now, that's also funny. I will say that. But you have to continue to back that up. You can't shout in public and then get mad at the people who shout back. What you can do, this is how a good troll would work, and this is how a meaningful troll works. You shout in public, the people start shouting back, and then you do this. Oh, shit, look at them. They're fucking mad. This is what a fraud does. They shout in public, the people shout back, and then they go, what? I'm a comedian. I'm allowed to make jokes. No. If you're cool, you go, I expected this. Ha, ha, ha. Look at them squirm. That's what, and we would respect that. Ha, ha, ha. Look at them squirm. I'm sorry. I got to take another pill. I got a terrible headache today. It might be because we went to the Jewish deli. We went to the Jewish deli yesterday and had some of the best corned beef and pastrami this world has ever seen. Some of the best dill, crispy, crunchy potato chips that we've ever seen. And I believe Jules even had a black cherry Godfather's root beer.
Oh, it was so good.
Oh, but my head is pounding from the carcinogens and nitrates in the beef. All right. Sorry about all that stuff. Let me take this pill, and then I'm going to tell you why Ari Shaffir and Josh Daddy and the likes are all backpedaling pussies that...
Stalling to protect a Jew, as usual.
The guy keeps saying this?
I'm just kidding.
Oh. The guy, I don't want the guy saying this all show. Get it out of your system, guy. We can't have this all show.
I know. I'll ban him next time he says something.
How about this? We're asking you nicely. We want you to stay. We want you to enjoy the show. Don't distract our chat. It's part of the show. It's not the same as leaving a nasty comment on our YouTube. Go and do that. Put my address on YouTube for all you want. But the chat, we gotta, read the chat here. We can't read it with you screaming nonsense into it. So we're asking you nicely. We'll allow you to stay. Otherwise, you're going to become an account maker all day. Validating and making an account and validating the email. It's going to get tiring. Okay? He says this, fuck the Lakers. He even made a video. Do we have that video that he made? There was a video that he made, too. Get that video. That's important. I want to show you the video. And remember, he's deleted all this. He's even made his Twitter private because he couldn't take the heat. We're going to show you the heat that he got. And again, you got to be able to follow through with this stuff. The backpedaling deletes any initial coolness that you got from being a big bad comedy shadow band man. Okay? So we're waiting on this little video from Jules, and then we'll see this. Studi says, yo, if I could be a good boy here, then you can too. I forgot. Studi, that's how he talks. Yo, what up? It's me, Studi. I got a new girlfriend, Mike. Can you let her in the group? All right, we got the video. Do we have it here? Yeah. It's okay if it's pixels.
Yeah, sorry.
Here we go. Bent pixels. Here he is.
There's always a lot of hate, pain in the world, and there's always a bunch of terrible stories. And every once in a while, there's a good story. A good story comes out. The guy who got away with rape got his today. Kobe Bryant is gone. I'm here in Charlotte, the home of the team.
That's funny. Kobe Bryant is gone. I like that.
Originally
Can't
drafted
be mad
him.
at that.
Maybe he wouldn't have raped that chick in Denver if he had stayed in Charlotte with the Hornets. But anyway.
Okay. And what people found really despicable,
hate,
of course.
Pain in the world.
Of course, what they found despicable, I don't think they would have been this mad had the daughter not died, right?
Yeah.
The black...
That makes it worse.
Fully black daughter, by the way. Which, you know how many black daughters died today in Chicago? I don't
Probably
know.
70
you got to
or
check because 70 or 80 black daughters died today. Sorry, their dads didn't play Flippy Cup or whatever the fuck that was. Jocko Willings has something to say. That's my point. And then we're going to show you more. We're going to show you what Ari's done. It's been despicable. Here's Jocko. And back to my point about people, all of a sudden somebody dies and they're like, you don't really realize how fragile life is until it's got... Yes, I do. You don't realize that life's fragile on a day, Lee? Bay? Sis? Instead of Bratty Sis, I want to make a show called Bay Sis.
That's a good name.
It's Mike on a daily basis. It's just like Bratty Sis, though, because on a daily basis, I'm fucking your sister.
Want to become porn producer?
Yes, I do.
You're very into porn.
Incest
lately.
porn producer. Mike David. I could see my name in lights right now. Mike David, incest porn producer.
Maybe that's what
None
you're
of this
meant for.
step shit either. These people in their porns, they're like, hey man, you can't sleep with mom. And then the guy goes, step mom. And then I click X and go on another hour-long hunt. You can't write the word real. By the way, try writing the word real in X videos in front of any search string. It's some of the darkest shit you'll ever see. The word real, you might as well type in ugliest, blah, blah, blah. Because real, wow, it brings you some footage that I haven't seen since the war. All right, here is Jocko Willings. Listen to what this guy says. By the way, this has 274,000 views, probably a trillion likes. A trillion, because he was in the military.
Exactly.
Drill sergeant.
My
My favorite number? A trillion. Yes, sir! That's what they say to me, because I don't have to report to anyone anymore. I'm a celebrity troop. Yup. Watch this.
Life is short. So go live it.
I wish I was 5'9". Life is short. No, you're short. Your brain is short. If I had an AK-47 and we were in Iraq and you were the bad guy and it was legally allowed to shoot you,
which I'm sure you would support.
I would shoot right by you to scare you. I wouldn't kill you because I'm not a murderer like you. You have actually put men in the ground. Hundreds of men have died from your finger. So I don't fucking give likes to murderers because there wasn't a fair trial for those men. He's killed innocent people. Now, I know what you're saying, Mike. There's no such thing as an innocent Iraqi. Okay, fine. But he's killed little girls. He's actually killed little girls from his war. Okay? Little girls and little boys have died because of Jocko's involvement in the war, allegedly, probably. And he's going to sit here and go, life is short. Snap into a Slim Jim. I mean, go fuck yourself. If I had a golf club, I would tee up your head and I would show you how to hit the net at the end of the driving range.
Life is short. So go live it.
Live it or kill other people because George Bush told you there'll be a monetary incentive in it for you. I mean, come on. It's not okay to kill people because you were fighting for the country. I mean, it is if you don't mind killing people, but killing people is killing people. I've never killed anybody. Killed them with kindness. I've killed them with insults. I've buried a few men online. But I have not killed anyone. And I would say a kill is a kill. There were no fair trials. Nobody said, okay, this guy did this. You got to kill him. You've killed innocent people. So that needs to be reminded to all the people who buy Jocko's morning protein beverage for $42.99 from GNC. You're drinking the powder of a killer. This is like if I was eating a Dahmer breakfast bar. Same fucking shit. I haven't even taken that angle with him yet. Today was the first day I took it into the, oh, you've killed people territory, which should be reminded. If I was interviewing him, I'd go, oh, funny takes on life. So how many people have you put in the ground?
People do ask him that in every interview, and he goes, you just got to be ready to kill.
Just got to be ready to kill.
You can't go to war unless you're ready to kill or be killed. Oh, get ready to kill.
I hope he can eat his word. When he's sick in that hospital bed, I'm going to go in there and unplug every wire. Ready to meet your maker, bro? Yeah, it's so cool to die.